Hello, welcome to my channel. Thanks for stopping by. Well, this is take 3 for me. I'll tell you what we're doing and then I'll tell you why it's take 3. I'm working on Altered Index 2025. This is a challenge by Nonstop Paper Crafts here on YouTube. And she has given us a prompt for each week to do a collage. I am working in this little book here that I've made. I'm not working on index cards. And this week I am on week 9 and it is disco. And I have struggled and struggled with this one. I only really had one idea come to mind and I finally decided just do it and get past it. So, first thing I wanted to do was color this piece of paper with my chrome that's supposed to look like a mirror. I don't know if you can see how terrible that looks, but it looked terrible. On to next. I cut silver paper into little 1/2-inch squares because that's what I was going to do with that. Then I started gluing them on here and I could tell, like after 10 minutes, I thought, nah, we're just starting this over. I'm going to do it. That one is not quite right. I don't know if I can get that off of there, and it's cut kind of crooked. But I finally just turned it off and decided that y'all would just appreciate me doing that on my own, because everybody can glue a square to a piece of paper. So I'm going to replace that because that one was not right and it kept throwing it off. And I'll probably cover it up, but just in case, I think that one's off too. I don't know. These last ones I cut by hand because the last inch of the paper I couldn't get in my trimmer to cut it right. And so I just cut them by hand. So I have these all on here. I at first thought I was just going to cover randomly. I don't know what's that is way off there. Oh my goodness. I don't even know what to do there. Okay, we're just going to cut. Let me get my other scissors. Okay. So I have this cut to the size of the papers in my little book I'm making here. I enjoy working in these ring bound, or not ring bound, disc bound books. It started with a Happy Planner years ago and it's just went from there. Okay, so now, yeah, I was afraid that one would fall off. Let's just re-glue it here. I was afraid that would happen. It kind of looked like it wasn't going to stay, but we'll let that dry while we punch the holes in here. I already punched them once because this is a really good one by We Are Memory Keepers, but it doesn't really appreciate a bunch of thick stuff. It's not really into that. It'll do a lot of it, and it may have done all the way through without me doing it, but I just didn't want to get to that point and find out it wouldn't. Not when it was so easy to just do this. Okay, now, the next thing I did was I painted my little disco ball. Can you see how it's shining now? I used Dragonfly glaze for that, and I just put it in my little salt cellar thing here that I have and painted it, and that was in the last video, but again. So then I want to take, this is Deco Color Liquid Gold, and just give this a little bit of a gold. There we go. I think I will. It looks like it's got gold splatters on it. Oh, this thing stinks so bad. Gets me every time I use it. So how are y'all doing today? Are you having a good one? I'm doing decent today. I can tell I'm starting to heal. Now, this is my little disco pattern lady here. Isn't she cute? I printed her out. I shrunk her down and printed her out. But, look at her. Now, when I told the story, if you heard it, of my mom putting the wig on the, I don't have that cut, on the styrofoam head. And then she proceeded to wash her jumpsuit and hang it there too. And I woke up in the middle of the night scared to death because I thought somebody was in my room. This is a lot like the one, not the flowers. Hers wasn't flowered. I can't remember what it was, but it was not flowered. But this is the kind of thing I meant that she hung up there. She got the wig done first for one of her customers. She'd bring those home and do them. That was before we had moved into our house and she had her own beauty shop. She set it up on the shelf in my closet. My closet was right next to the washer and dryer. And then she hung her jumper up on the hanger and she hung it this way to dry, and so it looked like there was a person there. It scared me to death. Okay, and then this is going to go up here. And I thought I would try to cut Disco Fever with these. Let's see if it's going to work. Let's see. This about right here, I think. Okay, and I was going to use gold, which I just get a piece of poster board at Hobby Lobby and use that. It's a pain in the butt to try to cut it straight. As you can tell, I haven't cut these straight, but I don't care. So we will try to cut Disco Fever out of that. I hope I cut that about right. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. And I think I'm going to use all lower letters because I think it'll be too big if I don't. I don't know where this one goes, but it was flying around my little package. Okay, so we need, I think these, no, that's a B. This is a D, right? Yeah. D. And I didn't show you what these were. I will after I get these on here. F, anybody? F? Am I just looking past it? A, B, C, D. Oh, there it is. It's up here. B. E, and now R. R. All right. So we'll put these on here. Oh, I just started a video or something. my mouse. And now my mouse don't want to work. Okay, there we go. Alright, get these out of here. I hope this will fit. Where's my punchy? There it is. My pokey tool, not punchy tool. And make sure these are all empty. Put these back on here real quick. I don't know where R was. I think it was right there, I think. Or maybe right there. I don't know. Eventually I will get tired of these and put them in a little container, but right now it's still kind of working. I don't know where, I don't know where these go. Okay, we're going to set these up here, and I will work with that later. And these are Sizzix Thinlits 665335, and it says Lisa Jones. Okay, now I think these are where I want these, so I'm going to go ahead and glue those down. I gotta cut that one off, but that can wait a minute. And this is held together by such a thin piece of paper that it's very hard to control it. Okay. I've been sitting in my chair cutting printables that I've cut, and I came across this one yesterday, and I thought, okay, that's what I can do for that crazy thing that I've been trying to figure out. Okay, so then Disco. You know what? I didn't get the top of the eye out, I don't think. Or I might, no, there it is right there. I probably should have left it in there until I knew I had this together, or I'll end up losing it. Okay, so Disco. We'll kind of put them on here and then figure out how they're going to space. Ah. Okay, yeah, that's about where I'm going to put them. Okay. Now, I think I will get my little one, if the tip is not all messed up. Time to soak it again. So I want this right here because that's really messed up, and that will cover that up, and I just got glue everywhere. I am not doing very well today, I don't think. I'm even going to kind of curve a few of them. So how many of you had disco fever back in the day? Keeping it out of that binding because I don't want to punch a little bit off of it. I think it might look kind of silly. That is not going down and staying down. I tried to use less glue. I guess I really used less glue, huh? And stick it in the same spot so it covers up that glue spot from it. Go this way with this one. Okay, now that made it worse. Honestly, it did. Oh well, okay, it's done. Except that, is that coming? Yeah, that, I knew I saw something that was coming up. I will be sure to link. Oh, I forgot. I hope I didn't do this wrong again. I keep doing, I did it wrong. This little book, I'm glad it's not for show anywhere because I keep messing it up. But here we go. I think it came out okay after all. You have a blessed day. I'll see you soon. Bye.